As you might be able to see by some of the decorations behind me, we are in the festive period. We've just gotten through quite a busy festive period of our own. Let's see how we're getting on. Since you were last here, we have got through the second half of December. We kicked off the games with a 3-0 win at home to Everton. Janacek getting his first goal for the club with Boggender and Gore also on the score sheet. Followed that up with a 5-0 win against Blackburn. Delighted to see Chris Rigg getting his first Premier League goal for the club. Walters as well, Len Loran and Bonny. He's back on the score sheet and scoring goals again, which is great to see for us. He was on the score sheet again in a 4-1 win against West Ham. Him, Bennett and Abdullah Bar on that score sheet. Two disappointing results followed though. A 1-0 away loss to Spurs and a 2-1 home loss to Man United. Obviously both bigger teams in the league, but it would have been nice to get at least one decent result out of those two games. But in the most recent game, away at Luton Town, kicking off the new year with a 6-1 win. Andrew getting a goal and Chris Rigg getting two more to add to his Premier League tally. Abdullah Bar and Den Boggender as well getting another couple of goals. That leaves us 9th in the Premier League. 6 points off those European places. Spurs though, they have 2 games in hand on Newcastle and ourselves, so a chance for them to break more ground between us. Today though, we are taking on Wimbledon first in the FA Cup, and then of course that huge game which we are desperate to finally get a win against, Newcastle at home. For the first game against Wimbledon, at home in the FA Cup, so it should be a game which we are winning. Wimbledon 12th in League 1, so unless they can cause a huge upset, we should be comfortable in this match. Simon starts in goal, Triantis at right back, Ballard. We are starting a youth player in Adriano Ricci. Not sure why, just fancied giving a little bit of game time to him in a match like this. Decent prospect for the future, did come through one of our own youth intakes, so it will be nice to see what he can offer us. Good little challenge for him, and another debutant next to him as well. We have started some transfer business, not a major first team signing. Peyton Miller comes in. Dennis Serkin has not had the greatest of times since he returned, so looking for the future to get a little bit of cover in there. Peyton Miller fits a bill. 18-year-old American player, comes in as a fringe player, will probably be featuring more for the under 21s team to begin with. But again, a game today against Wimbledon where we can give him a debut and hopefully see what he can offer us going forward for the future. In midfield, it is what will be a homegrown at-club midfield. Dan Neil, Joe Bellingham and Chris Rigg all starting in midfield. Ogdensees out on the left-hand side, Alarcon in behind Den Boggender. A few fringe players, like we say, are playing, and a few youngsters getting a bit of game time. We do also have John Paul Tilsley on the bench. He's probably going to come on at some point. Another one who came through one of our own youth intakes and looks to be maybe a decent prospect. Maybe looking to get him as a ball-winning midfielder at some point, but can very easily slip into that defence as well. Like we're saying, a big game today. Want to kick off our FA Cup run and get a nice start. Wimbledon gives us a chance to do that. We're going to look to see how the debuts progress, but we do have players on the bench who can come on if needs be to shake things up a bit. Very early highlight, Alarcon whipping the ball in from the corner. Ballard not quite able to win it, but straight back to Alarcon. And now just looking to build from the edge of the box. Peyton Miller, first touch we've seen from him, just a one-touch patch, and Richie also as well, getting the ball forward to Rigg. Rigg driving down the edge of the box, plays it back to Miller. That's good play, and we finally get the first goal from Trey Ogdenseed. Maybe the first of many. Still a decent young prospect for us, and delighted to see him getting his first goal for the club. Good to see Miller involved in the build-up play as well. He's had a good little couple of minutes start, it seems, involved a couple of times in the highlight, and then Chris Rigg doing a lot of the work as well. Future looking bright if this first couple of minutes has anything to go on. Wimbledon though, opportunity to get straight back in the match. They do take it round Simon but end up hitting the post. Wasn't the easiest of opportunities for them, to be fair. Hitting the post probably not too bad. after taking it round Simon. We've just hit the outside of the post ourselves with an Alarcon free kick. And still only 12 minutes into this game, haven't really had a time when there was no highlights. Neil on the ball to Triantis on the wing. He gets it forward and Alarcon, he's looking to drive forward again. Manages to get almost to the byline, whips it in. Boggender manages to win it, but never able to get enough power on the ball to find the back of the net. And again, brief interlude before another highlight begins. Alarcon, he manages to get the free kick away. It was heading into that top corner. Not quite able to find the back of the net with that though. He is on this corner now. Gets it in. No one able to win it. And Ballard yet again with a header, but not able to get enough power or accuracy on it to get it into the back of the net. Wimbledon now, they had a highlight of their own, getting a free kick into the box, comfortably into Simon's hand though, and now we are looking to get it forward ourselves yet again. Alarcon with a good ball into Tin Den Boggender. He's tackled though by Alec Marty, but we win it back straight away. Alarcon on the wing, just keeping the ball and switching play to Miller. Chance for him to get forward, plays it to Rigg again, and Rigg gets it forward to Ogensee. He drifts it into the box, not able to find a Sunderland player. Joe picks it up in the midfield area, out to Miller. He's in an advanced position on the left, gets it in, and Tin Den Boggender, he wins his header. An assist for Peyton Miller on his debut. Been very involved in the attacking play for us so far. Good leap from Tin as well to get up above his man and get it into the back of the net. Good accurate cross from Peyton Miller as well. Very good debut for him so far. Nice to see him very involved. Hasn't come in as a win back. We are training him to play that position though. More of a full back, so more suited to the defensive game, but getting up and down the pitch very well today and to good effect. Another highlight begins for us now. Ballard, and we do get it out to Peyton Miller. He gets it into Rigg. Like we say, those two maybe looking to start a little partnership. Do seem to be playing well together. Richie, he plays it forward to Neil and out to Triantis. Good one-touch play to get Alarcon into the box. He drives it across to Tin. Suspicions of offside there. Did look to have maybe moved a little early. Not going to celebrate this one too wildly yet. But again, good play from us. And unlucky that he did just move that little bit too early. And it remains 2-0. Very close to being onside though. Very good first half for us there. 2-0 at the break. Very happy with what's going on. I'm going to make a change at half time. We are going to bring on Tilsley in place of Richie. Richie just on a booker, hasn't played badly at all, but want to make sure that Tilsley gets a little bit of game time as well. First highlight of the second half, 60 minutes into the match. Alarcon getting the corner into the box. Job leaps above his man and he finds the bottom corner. 3-0 now. Very comfortable position for us and an opportunity to get some changes made as well. Just see the ball in from Alarcon and Job very comfortably winning his header and just powering it into the back of the net. For the changes that we are going to make, we will bring on Lauren for Rigg, as we mentioned before. Trey Ogensee, he's picked up a tight thigh but doesn't seem to be injured too much, appears to have shaken it off. Do have Bar to bring on in his place though if needs be. Just going to keep an eye on the fitness of the players. I think really everyone's playing well. Don't want to make changes for change's sake. Just going to do it when players are tiring. So Peyton Miller and Job both tiring now. We are going to bring on Walters. He can play left back in place of Miller. He's going to get a standing ovation, I'm sure, with a very good debut from him. And we will also bring on Tim in place of Bellingham in midfield. He's got his first goal of the season, so I'm sure the crowd will be clapping him off as well. One more sub still to make. I'm going to make that now though. Bar is going to come on for Ogensee on that left hand side. Very good performance from Ogensee. A chance for all three of the players going off to get a standing ovation from these Sunderland fans. Wimbledon now though looking to spoil the party a little bit by getting a goal. Going down the right hand side. Able to get it to the edge of the box, and that's a shot which just hits the bar and goes over for us. Lucky escape there to keep the clean sheet in our minds. And just edging towards the end of the game now, nothing really happening. Very quiet end to the game, and that's just what we want. We played our football, got a nice 3-0 win, couple of wins on the bounce now, and sets us up very nicely for the game against Newcastle. A game which We're desperate to be winning. Hopefully we can do it. I'll see you there. We've arrived on the big day. Don't tell the players, but I am a bit nervous about today's game. I do think we can get a win. Just, I know what happens when we play Newcastle. Things don't go our way. Historically, it hasn't been a game which good things have happened to us. It's always been Newcastle getting the luck of the draw. We're going to change that today. Patterson's in goal, Hume at right back, Sale, Janacek and Val make up the defence. Gore, Tim and Uedrago are the midfielders, with Clark and Bennett supplying Bonnie up front. I've said it quite a few times, I'm just desperate to get that win. Really sick of not getting good results against Newcastle. It has to stop today. We're just going to go out there and put on the performance we know we're capable of and start another winning run against our rivals. Just to clarify, that winning run is the one that we had in real life. No chance of it being on here. Haven't had a win yet. Hume now throws the ball into Tim for the first highlight. Just over the halfway line with Sealed, and now Bonnie, he plays it out wide to Alex Val. Clark now, his first opportunity to do something in the match. Just plays it back to Alex Val. Now Tim on the edge of the box. He switches the play out to Hume. He puts in the cross. Uedrago gets his head to it. Good save from the keeper though. Janacek manages to get the ball, but the highlight is over for now. Patterson now, he plays the ball to Sealed and we get to go. Looking to just build out from the back, but Tim, poor touch, gets it to Joe Linton. Newcastle now, they have possession just on the halfway line. Poor ball from Bruno Guimaraes. Alex Val not able to find Bonnie, and Newcastle again looking to try to build out from their own half. Over the halfway line, and Livramento now, he's looking to get the ball into the box. Since it maybe wasn't going to go too well for us, and Newcastle have got an early goal. Lots of time for us to get back into the match. We are going to demand more from the players, but not the best start at all. Poor defensively. I think that Janacek really should have done better to keep hold of his man. Newcastle's first shot of the game does result in that first goal, and they are up to 5th position now. We are down in 10th. Really not where we want it to be, and really need to put in a much better performance at home against our rivals. The crowd won't be enjoying this, and we're really not enjoying it as well. Again, behind to our rivals. Jack Clark, he finds his way into the box and gets it across to Bonnie. No offside flags or anything looking to be up so far. This one looks like it's going to be awarded. No fuss at all, and we do get the equaliser. Good to see Jack Clark make the impact. I think in that good run of form we did have in December, him getting back up to match fitness played a crucial part in that, putting some really good performances, and just continuing that today. Good ball across to Bonnie. That gets us the equaliser, and hopefully now we can go on, use that to our advantage. Hume out on the right hand side, plays it back to Sealed, and now up to Gore. Gore looking to get the ball forward. Clark though not able to get it before Livramento. He's driving forward again. We've seen what he can do, and it's almost a carbon copy of the goal that Lee scored in earlier on in the half. Livramento able to get down the line between Val and Janacek, neither of them closing down, giving him too much space, and this time Isaac, no one even to stop him from having that shot, puts it into the bottom corner. Newcastle's third shot of the game, and their second goal. Really, we just need to be doing better with the opportunities that we are having. Obviously disappointing against the rival that we are putting in such a poor performance. Really need to see more from the players. Again, looking to start building out from the back. Sealed, he finds Gore. Gore, run it up. Bennett now on the wing. He hasn't really had too much of an impact in this game. Usually he likes playing against Newcastle, but hasn't offered too much in the way of attacking momentum so far. That's Clark and Bonnie combining again, and Bonnie just hitting the bar. Close for us. Bennett now, he's trying to make an impact, but Dedic able to tackle him and get the ball out for a throw-in. 55 minutes into the match. Val trying to get the corner in, not able to find a Sunderland shirt. Has the ball again out on the wing, but tackled by Chalobah, and he clears the ball. Gore now picks it up in our half, and we need to build out from the back yet again. Sale, poor ball, intercepted by Dedic, and now Newcastle looking to get forward themselves again. Going all the way back to achieve that though, and Val intercepts a poor ball out to Livramento. He's on the left hand side, not able to get a cross of any quality into the box though. Livramento loses it again. Clark manages to drift into the box, plays it to Bennett, and he hits the post. Few players not making the impact that we need, so we are going to make changes. Gore having a poor game, he's coming off. We are going to bring on Chris Rigg. He's been on a nice little run of form recently, so more than earning his place. And we'll bring Laurent on as well in place of Bennett. Hopefully these changes can come on and give us a little bit more than the players who were originally on. Gore in particular having a very poor game today. Hopefully Dan Neil, homegrown at the club, he can come in and have a bit of a performance as well. Not having an impact as of yet, so we are going to do something drastic. Tin is going to come on for Val. I want to move him up front. Him and Bonnie can be a pressing forward and an advanced forward up there. We have as well made it a 3-man defence. Janacek and Trey Hume, both wide centre backs. Trey Hume on attack, so looking to get him forward a little bit more. Do have one change left in case we need it. 15 minutes left in the match. We do need to go very attacking as well, and we will take Jack Clark off. He is tiring now. Bellingham can come on, and now with that final change made, just need to hope we can salvage something in these last few moments. It's another sickening game against Newcastle where we don't look to be getting the result that we want, which yet again, based on the XG and things like that, we very much deserve. But Newcastle again coming away with another Derby Day victory. I'm really sick of them getting the Derby Day victories now. Like, it's really grating on. Isaac seems to be scoring against us all the time as well, and lots to think about really. Like, we not just against Newcastle either. Like the last game against Middlesbrough, obviously we have a chance to rectify that one soon, but we are lacking a bit of bottle in the rival, in the derby games it seems, and maybe we just need to question whether or not having so many young players can get through the rival games. Mourinho being in charge, so obviously can understand a very defensive performance from Newcastle and somehow managed to grade away a result, but just yet again another irritating game against Newcastle where it's just annoying now. So after that very irritating defeat, we are looking to the next episode now. Obviously the games against Olympiacos and Rangers will be in there. Are still looking to add to the defence, haven't found anyone of the quality that we need at the moment. If anyone pops up though, be sure to see who it is. But we are looking to get those games out of the way and hopefully finish our European League stage on good form and qualify for not just the next round but the round after that. Maybe as well, depending on how much action we see, the Middlesbrough game could be in there as well. And another game in which we need to get a bit of revenge against another rival. If you have enjoyed that, then I'm very disappointed. No one should enjoy us losing to Newcastle. I certainly don't. Subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.